Hello, this is 526E, Gearhead's Team and Dragon Rage. Today's date is December 23rd, so Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I know it's a little bit early, but hey, I'm in the Christmas spirit. So this is my present to you, my Progress Check 3 journal entry. So, basically, what's new? Let's start off with the drive. Oh, it was fun. I was so glad that now I have gone simple and back to basics with a four-wheel drive, direct drive. Direct drive is basically being, well, as you can see right here, just a simple axle directly into the motor. Nothing complicated, nothing special, just that. Otherwise, nothing more really to it, besides the fact that when I first put this motor on, I actually had to move it back a bit so I could actually run up to the blocks for my new mechanism. And before I get to the new mechanism, I relocated my brain because of, well, I didn't have any issues before, but in case of running into issues later on, I just took the precaution and just moved it on. I put a key extend. If you're wondering what this blue wire is, it's just a key extender. So basically, instead of having the key underneath here, we'll have trouble probably connecting. It's actually right. It'll just be right here, so that will be easier to connect and it won't be as malfunction. And if you're wondering why the orange wire is right here, is because right now the battery is really low. Oh, on both now. Oh, that's not fun. But anywho, besides that, let me show you a new mechanism, because I'm pretty sure the first thing you thought when you first saw this is that where the heck did that weird rubber band small 2-inch wheel contraption go? Well, where it went to is, well, in the scrapyard. No, not at all. I'm probably going to smallen it down later on and just put it right here, but I'll get to that later. So what it is just basically a 35 by 35 long by 5 wide by 1 in height. I don't know what they call it. High? Connect. And the reason why this is here and this is here is because it is very simple. Because all I need to do is just basically drive right up to it and then go right up. And also, you might also notice is that if I move it back and if I lift it all the way up, there's this Omni wheel here. The reason why I have that there is because when it's on the ground, before I put the wheel on, it would just drag against the foam and it would just like not go anywhere, and my motors wouldn't burn out, but these ones started to wear at these high strength gears, and which you probably couldn't see because of the lighting right now that I have. Besides that, it's really nice because this top one right here is able to score on the small tube. The only problem with that is just setting it up, is that the bottom one gets in the way, so I have to put it like I have to have it specially coordinated like this, so that way only this one will grab it and not both. So I can't grab it like this. That will probably change later on. I could probably just make this longer, but I'm probably going to change it later on because of the Skyrise intake that I plan on putting in, which is basically some simple black 2-inch intake rollers on some singles, which is just like this, except in a big long strand, and it'll probably just be connected to this, and do the same thing what I did before with rubber bands. So that way it's pre-tense, so that way I could just drive right up to it, drive right up to the Skyrise, intake it, go right over to the Skyrise section, and put it down. Not too bad, right? But otherwise, this lift is not failed me yet. And one of the differences is that, one, I finally have this bottom half going. So that's the reason why this is so much better, because now it has more torque, and that is implemented by these two motors that I added. So instead of having 4 now I have, two. Instead of having 2 up top, now I have 4 total. And I'm going to be probably applying this differently, because right now this is taking up probably about where this axle is. I could probably raise it up higher, which in turn will get me this much height that I'm losing, which in turn is the best decision for me. But I'm also going to be changing the actual bars too. For example, I'm going to be changing this to a 35 long instead of a 25. And I'm also going to be changing these to 25s instead of these 15s that I have on right now. This, on the other hand, I might not actually change, because spacing wise it's fine, and I don't want to really have to cut any pieces that I don't really have to, because that's a waste of metal, and I just don't see any benefits from it besides that. What I'm probably going to be changing besides the lift right now is going to be my drive, but not like doing a whole complicated system. I'm going to stay with the 4-wheel direct drive. It's just that I'm going to widen this channel out probably by about 2, so that way I can fit this inside here, fit the wheel inside here, so that way I have a better center of gravity. Because if this is all the way up and it tips, I don't think I might be able to get back up, which is a bad thing last time I checked. And that's really it. Autonomous, I have one. Otherwise, yeah, that's really it. Have a Merry Christmas, and bye-bye.